We got a squirrel in the trap. Let me get my notebook to write this down.
February 25th, 1957, just north of Philadelphia. A college student walked through the woods checking his animal traps. It was cold, quiet, and ordinary until he saw a large cardboard box lying in the brush. He thought it might hold a discarded doll. But when he opened the box, it wasn't a doll at all. Inside was the body of a young boy, no older than 4, bruised, and wrapped in a thin plaid blanket. His hair had been roughly cut, his eyes closed, and there were no signs of who he was. Clothed, no note, no name. Philadelphia police rushed to the scene, unsure what they were looking at. A murder? Abandonment? An accident covered up? They called him America's unknown child. And over the next 60 years, his face would haunt cold case detectives, volunteers, and anyone who still believed that every child deserves to be known. For decades, his identity remained a mystery. Thousands of leads, hundreds of false confessions, and countless theories. But no family ever came forward. It was as if he had appeared out of thin air and vanished into history just as quickly. How does a child die and no one notices he's missing? How does a nation search for answers and come up empty for more than half a century? Today, we're stepping into one of the most heartbreaking mysteries in American true crime history. To understand the mystery, we have to start where it all began, with the investigation that baffled an entire city and led nowhere. The truth behind this mystery is still waiting to be uncovered. Please kindly subscribe to our channel, The True Crime Report, and turn on the bell so you won't miss the next chilling part of the story. There were no signs of struggle nearby, no tire tracks leading away, and no witnesses. The medical examiner listed his cause of death as blunt force trauma to the head. Time of death? Possibly a few days before he was found. But without a name, investigators were chasing shadows. They took fingerprints and footprints, hoping to match them with hospital or adoption records. Nothing. They checked missing children's reports across multiple states. Still nothing. The case was already becoming what police dreaded most. A child without identity, a murder without answers. Local newspapers published the boy's photo on their front pages, pleading for the public's help. Over 400,000 flyers were distributed across Pennsylvania and beyond. Post offices, stores, and police stations displayed his reconstructed face, a lifelike image drawn by forensic artists. They called him the boy in the box. But despite national attention, no one came forward. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and stay tuned for more shocking true stories. Thanks.